You can find them almost anywhere in Pattaya. Dogs. And I'm not talking about, you know, the rougher girls that you find in this city. No, I'm talking about strays. They seem to be everywhere, especially in off the beaten track and in the beach areas, more than ever during the last 2 years. Some people like them and try to feed and help them. Some people are scared stiff of them. So today I'm asking the big question, has Pattaya gone to the dogs? There's always been a stray dogs problem here in Pattaya. Some people, especially Thais, don't want to do anything about it because of their Buddhist beliefs. And then some people think they're a real menace. You might ask, well, I mean, why? Where have these dogs come from? Obviously, there's been a 2-year shutdown of Pattaya, sort of, and there have been people, maybe owners of dogs, that have left, gone back home, and the dogs are out on the streets. And also, there are less tourists here in the beaches and in the tourist areas, and there have been curfews and lockdowns, and at night, maybe the dogs, our four-legged friends, maybe they've taken over areas that are usually populated by tourists. So it's a bit of a problem. There's a classic example of a problem with stray dogs. It's a kids' play area and there's no children there, but there's a hell of a lot of stray dogs. And speaking personally, I wouldn't want my kids to be playing there. And on a personal note, I have to say I've been here 13 years and I've been bitten twice by stray dogs. You may say that the dogs have got very good taste, but from a personal point of view, not only is it painful, but you have to have, even for a small cut, you need rabies shots. And it's not just one, I think it's three rabies shots that you have to take over a length of time. And it's expensive, you have to get dressings changed, and the whole thing is expensive and time consuming. So I can understand where people are coming from when they say that the dogs are a problem. And not just here. I've got a friend who lives in a condo block not a million miles away from here, and he was saying that there have been 3 instances quite recently of people getting bitten by dogs. There was a couple on Walking Street. There was somebody who got bit right by where we were just filming, by the tourist police centre here in Pattaya. Interestingly, the tourist police are quite proud of the fact that they do feed the stray dogs around that area. As I said earlier on in the video, some people, especially Thais, have got their Buddhist belief that they should look after the dogs. And yet, after they went home in the evening, a dog bit a tourist, and there was another incident of somebody being bit as well, and that is over the last, well, month or so. So it's a problem, but we understand that not everybody sees it that way. So what's the official line from City Hall, the local government here? Well, the problem of soy dogs, if it is a problem, is being handled by the Deputy Mayor's office. And we've done a bit of research and we found out that the policy is this: street dogs are taken to a temporary shelter and they're released after training, vaccination, yes, you heard that right, vaccination and sterilisation. The project has been going on for 3 years now, and the Deputy Mayor's office has described it as hugely successful. They're planning to collect younger dogs that are not used to being around people. The policy, obviously, that older dogs are more relaxed and less likely to bite tourists. But it's not just the local council, the local government that's trying to solve the issue of stray dogs. Also, there is a shelter at Soi Klong Yai Abbey, Pong sub-district in Banglamung. There are 600 dogs there when we investigated, but the charity ran out of money and the whole operation was returned to Pattaya City. Presumably, I suppose, because there are less people here and there are less donations coming in. There's also the Soy Dog Foundation, which has, believe it or not, a mobile sterilisation truck that goes round, and it also vaccinates the dogs as well. In East Pattaya, there's a lot of work that is being done as well by the Hope for Stray Dogs Foundation. They try to reduce the population of stray dogs by collecting stray dogs, offering sterilisation and then vaccination and returning them to the streets. They do feed animals on the streets and they provide veterinary services and interestingly also offer dogs for adoption. We did contact a few veterinary services and it's interesting. Dual pricing, which is an issue that we've tackled before here on this channel, seems to be alive and well in the veterinary services industry as well here in Pattaya. If you're a foreigner, you're going to pay more for sterilisation and also for general veterinary services for all animals. It is a real problem. Defecating everywhere, keeping you awake at night with their constant howling. I'm not talking about the girls at my bar, I'm talking about the dogs. It is a serious situation. What do you think? Are you a dog lover? Would you like to see more being done by the local authorities to tackle this problem? Or, like Thai people, do you believe that we should just leave them alone? Dogs are man's best friend. Let me know in the comments down below. It's not all bad news about dogs here in Pattaya because, as you know, there are lots of new cafes sprouting up all across the city, and there's pet cafes and there's lots of cat cafes, and guess what? There are dog cafes as well. The only problem is the dogs want to eat my microphone. It's only 150 baht to come in and you can play with the dogs all day, and it's a great place to bring young children as well, and the dogs are really nice unless you want to buy my microphone. So a nice way to show that me, Mr. Egg, I'm into our lovely four-legged friends. Oh, easy boy. I'll see you real soon on our next video. Let me know what you think about the problem of dogs. Is it a problem at all? Do you like them, or would you like to see something done? Let me know down in the comments below. But for me, at the Woof Woof, the Hong Hong Cafe right here on North Pattaya Road, right opposite the bus terminal, I'll leave it to my four-legged friends to say bye-bye. Hey, say bye-bye. Bye-bye. Woof Woof. Woof Woof.